Okay, everybody, so we are back. We just filmed with Stephanie part 1 of our virtual convention Hanky class. Stephanie, it went so well. I can tell your den mother over there was very proud of you. Yay! Weren't you proud of her?
I was.
Yes. So Linda is Stephanie's sewing instructor. And so, Linda, what was that like to see one of your students teaching a sewing class?
It's awesome.
Yeah.
My goal in teaching is that someday that they can go on and teach.
And Stephanie just slayed part 1 of our Hanky class. Hanky, I wanted to call you Hanky. Stephanie, your Hanky class is so good. I enjoyed it so much. For our viewers that are tuning in right now that are going to be attending, can you tell them what we just did? Just an overview of what we just showed them.
So we just kind of walked through the directions, determining where to cut the neckline out of your hanky, the back opening. You have to get it in and off, so you have to be able to get an opening. And then we started folding in our tucks. So the tucks are going to kind of they take out the bulk and style the dress, and then what we determined to do below is kind of also personal preference. So anyway, we just started folding in tucks. We talked about how it's important to have, these are actually glass head pins. So if I wanted to iron on them, which I do sometimes if I'm doing stuff at home, I can actually iron over this pin and it's not going to melt onto my fabric. It may get a little warm, but if you have plastic head pins and you hit them with an iron, they're going to melt. So either they're going to melt on your fabric or they're going to melt on your iron. And this is a little baby iron that's really nice for doing doll clothes. It's also good to invest in a good set of glass head fine pins. Mm-hmm. Because working with the hankies, the fabric is very thin, and you don't want to leave holes by using too large of a pin. The other option in the pattern is using some spray starch to help you with holding things in. I had Best Press at home, which I know a lot of quilters use. And so you can hit that with a little bit of Best Press. It gives a little bit of body. You don't want to starch it too much because then you're ending up washing out your fabric so that it has nice drape. So anyway.
Yes, Stephanie, this is so good. And I know a lot of people are tuning in, are so excited for this class. So this is the dress that we are making. We just filmed part 1 and we're going off so that Stephanie can finish it a little bit more. And then we're going to come back on the class. But it was so well done. I just love it. And I just love the idea of hankies. I feel like they're super affordable. You can find them at thrift stores. A lot of times you can have like your grandma's hanky or your grandpa's hanky and really do something nice for like a family tradition. And they're all so different.
Well, I have something to say. You know, my brother brought me home some
Here.
hankies when he was in the Navy. And when he was in the Navy, he brought me these beautiful hankies. And I found them the other day. And I thought, wow, I could use that as a special dress for a doll.
Yes.
Because it's a keepsake. And then put a little note on the back of the dress. So it would be handed down. But you could do something like that.
I think that that's a wonderful idea. And I think a lot of the viewers believe as well that that's a great idea, Linda.
Yeah. Well, like I said, it was his Navy. It had the Navy emblem, insignia. And I thought, wow, I could put a little, and make it a little sailor outfit. And put it right
so
here.
So cute. Oh, aren't you excited to see, and Stephanie, aren't you excited to see the different variations that our conventioneers are going to come up with? Because you can make it your own in so many ways.
And pass it down and keep it.
And pass it down and keep it. Absolutely. One of the ways, Stephanie, that you are going to be working on yours is you added some lace to the bottom of this one right here.
Yes, this one I didn't make. This is one of the ones
this is one of Dorothy's
yours.
made. Okay, yes. Yeah. So this one is these are available for purchase in the gift shop. Yes. So cute, and it looks like Dorothy added that little trim.
I borrowed them for the class. Yeah, so she did. She made it longer, and she Linda Chase. In her directions, it says if you have a hanky that's not long enough, to add lace onto the bottom.
Oh, what a great idea.
Yeah.
So good. So in the convention, you guys get the pattern for what we are making in the hanky class, and then you also get this adorable bluette pattern as well. This is a little bit more advanced, but this hanky class is so much fun. We're just having the best time filming and doing all of this today. So Linda just cleaned the body of this beautiful Jumeau right here with our trusty Gojo. And if you guys have not purchased that, get some, because it works so well to clean these bodies of the dolls. So that's what Linda's doing. And then, oh, you're finishing the dress on for the 1388 character.
I am. I got tired of her being the little orphan.
The little orphan.
So I literally
The little
said,
match girl out there
told
without
you.
her unfinished dress.
my desk is going to be cleaned. So this is
I love it. Diana Vining just said, I see really pretty cloth napkins, which are bigger than hankies. I wonder if they could be enlarged. I think any kind of fabric that you can sew with, you could probably use, right?
I was looking at the napkins like you were talking about. We have discarded them so much.
Mm-hmm.
You know, wouldn't it be, and they have beautiful embroidery work on it. And why not use those?
Yeah, exactly.
And then you could take the part of the tablecloth and embellish it even more. And
Right.
you could use the embroidery part for a larger doll on the collar, and then use the linen for the dress.
Mm-hmm. Oh, such a good idea. And guys, go out to Savers and Goodwill and just some of your neighborhood thrift stores, because I find hankies, beautiful hankies, sometimes for $1 or $2, or you can buy them in the convention gift shop. They're already clean and ready for you. So if you've got some at home and you've got some lace and some trims to kind of make it fun and to do it, I think you're going to have a lot of fun with this. And as always, we have a lot of fun hanging out with you at the doll shop. So what are you doing now? You're finishing your pleats?
I'm just folding out my tucks, because part of the pattern is because you're going from a flat piece of finished fabric and now you want it to fit the dress. And so now we're creating tucks so that it will fit over her shoulder. And then as you can see, it's already starting to make it full in the bottom. So we have to do doing the tucks on the front, on both sides to match. And then we'll go from there.
Then we'll go from there. Okay, we just filmed part 1. We're going to film part 2. And as always, thank you for hanging out with us in the doll shop. We love hanging out with you guys on Thursdays and Fridays, which is when we do our live feeds from the doll shop. And looks like we got a lot of fun things that are happening and in the works. Our wonderful Treese is all done. Let's just go over here. I know it's a little bit dark over here, but I wanted to show you guys just so you can see this beautiful girl. Hey, Paul. Paul's babysitting Murray because he was screaming a little bit while we were filming. He is a very, very demanding little man, and if he does not get what he wants when he wants it, as soon as he wants it, he starts being a demanding little boy. So we've got also, if you guys would like to order some of the glass cleaner that we use on the wigs, we have that available. It is in the convention gift shop. Of course, you can order it online, but if you're going to be snagging some other things, get a bottle of this too, because it's right here, especially if you can't get out and shop. So this is what we used yesterday to clean that doll wig. We got all of that green out of that wig, and it looks so much better. I love it. And Paula Burns said, long live King Murray. That's right. Long live King Murray. He will say the same. Okay, guys, we will be back, but refer to our earlier videos so you can see some of the hanky stuff we've been doing. And it's virtual convention central. I got word that the Tonner dolls are actually going to be delivered on Tuesday. So it's a really big shipment. They're bringing a freight truck. We have never received a shipment this large at our shop. It's going to be epic. So I think this doll might need to visit the Clip and Curl right here. But I know she still needs to visit the Clip and Curl.
Okay.
So the body looks sparkling on this Jumeau. Gojo works great. Anyway, we will be back. Stephanie is... Whoa.
Show them.
What?
Some merch,
Oh, isn't that nice? It's so nice when the bodies are marked. Yes, very important. This is a size 11 Jamo, and hopefully she will be done as well. We're excited to have her finished and ready for the sales room at the virtual convention. So, Stephanie, this is looking great. For those who are registered, if you're not registered, do it right now. You get to attend, you get to have a week's worth of amazingness that will actually last for months. You can't attend everything at the convention unless I know a lot of people are actually taking the week off and just gluing themselves to the computer, which is what I'm going to be doing too, obviously, with you guys. So you can. But when you register for this convention, there's just stuff that will keep you busy literally until the next convention, especially if you do everything. So we're really excited. All right, Stephanie, thank you for the good work. We'll be back. Bye, everybody.